5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, guten Tag, здравствуйте. The doc is in, and welcome back to, I guess, another episode of,
Me. What's up, Doc?
So, yeah, I have not been doing this in a while, so sorry about that. A little rusty. Also, I've been away at school, so another thing. So, this right here is a foundry. I got this recently for my birthday. Where is it? Oh. Thought some metal has escaped, sorry. I got this recently for my birthday a couple days ago, and it has been really fun to use. I don't have any samples right now to show you that I've made with this, but it can get pretty hot. It can melt aluminum, copper, gold, silver, even brass. Excuse me. So we're gonna try aluminum. So yeah, we're gonna light this off and we're gonna see how it works. It works with aluminum very, very well. I have some soda cans and I have a couple more right there. Hopefully that's getting in frame. There's some, and this box also has some. I drank a lot of Dr. Pepper when I was at school. So let's light this off and we're gonna just, can you guys still hear? Yeah, we're gonna light this off and it's gonna be cool. And then we also have this, we have this for an ingot right here. And then we have this for just like coins and, you know, smaller little ingots and stuff. And then we have dowsing water as well. That's for the this one right over here is for the finished product. This one right here will be for the slag that I have to scrape off the top. Ugh. So yeah, and we're gonna keep adding and adding continuously. Right, we're gonna keep adding until no more cans left, or no more aluminum, I guess, or until the crucible fills up, which I highly doubt, because as much aluminum is in here, it's kind of not as much as you think. And then we also have and because it's not as much as you think, I put some of these like rods, or they were rods, we mushed them down so they could fit in the crucible, just to kind of pool and collect some of the aluminum that pulls off of like these cans and stuff. That has a lot of stuff still left in it. So yeah, we're gonna light it off and then we're gonna just continuously keep adding and adding and adding, and then we'll pour it into some molds and we'll see what comes out of it. All right, let's turn it on and wait, we first have to light our ignition source, which will be this little camping torch right here. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm trying to speak up as much as I can, but the mic is all the way over there and I don't have like a hookup mic yet, so. There we go. Have it lit. Let's turn this on. Guys can hear, it kind of sounds like a jet engine almost. Move these over here. And the heat that comes off of this thing is it's a lot. I think this gets up to 1200 C, I think. That I'd have to double check. So hopefully, let me get this. Okay, my thumb's covering the camera, so. Crap, whoops. Yeah, these gloves are not the best too. So we have the aluminum in there. You can see that it's getting pretty hot. Kind of see the discoloration on the can there. It means it's starting to, like, the paint's starting to, like, oxidize and burn, which it will burn off. Is that? I might need to adjust the crucible a little bit. Not the smartest thing to do this one-handed. There's some, looks like steam, so some of this might have a little bit of moisture on it or something. So I'm seeing some steam right in here. Yep, that's the paint starting to burn. These little pieces of aluminum here that I put in here and here. So yeah, this is actually a big upgrade from what I'm used to. I'm used to just like using propane torch or, well, campfire can get pretty hot. The only problem is that campfire doesn't keep its heat as consistently, or at least the way I've always built them, doesn't keep its heat consistent enough. Okay, I might want to put the lid on, so I'm going to put you guys back over here so you guys can watch. I'll move this a little closer so you guys can see. Yeah. Hopefully this... That's far enough away. So the first cans are starting to melt, but I'm going to leave that on there for a little bit just so it can keep a little bit more of its heat for the first half. Make sure that's on correctly. And if you're wondering, this stuff right here, that's not just like cotton or stuff that'll burn. This stuff is called KO wool. It's actually a type of ceramic wool. So imagine like taking like a ceramic and putting it into these thin fibers and then weaving those fibers together. Or at least I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it is. I'd have to go and double check, but I know it's a type of ceramic fiber. I know that. I don't know exactly the sciences behind it, but this stuff does not burn. And if you're wondering, I didn't anneal the crucible. I already have annealed it beforehand. So for those of you who are concerned that I didn't anneal the crucible beforehand, I did. I just didn't show that on camera. Speaking of which, it's actually getting really hot. Here, let me show you. Here's a better view. Oh yeah, that's really good. All right, let's start dropping in some. Make quick work of these. Little fire tornado. off a lot of slag, but I'll do that at the very end because I have to first get everything in there. And the reason why I'm adding like these little bits of bars of stuff of aluminium, excuse me, is because what I've noticed is that when you just do the cans like this, it's burning now. When you just do the cans like this, it causes it to become more slag. So I want more of it, the aluminium, to collect together at the bottom, and these big pieces kind of act as like seeds, so that it can hold like the can stuff, because there's not really as much aluminium in these cans as you think. These are very like thin. So, and I mean, I don't know if I've done it on camera, but many times I've taken these cans and I've just put a blowtorch to them, and they've you know, they've melted a little bit, but they've become like this little slaggy sort of stuff. So let's put some more of these cans in. Give you guys a little trip inside the forge or foundry. I think it's a found. I think the technical term is actually a foundry. Let me make sure my gloves aren't in the way though. Excuse me. So it's all in there. That's a bit of slag on my thing, so we just Alright, time to put more cans in. And I'm actually going to put this in there as well to kind of seed some more aluminium. Because as you notice, when I scraped it, it kind of just, you know, clumped up into those like little slag pieces. So I don't want that. So I gotta put some, I mean, I'm calling it seeding, but that's technically not the right term. And there's that little fire tornado. Down there. Seeding is usually used in like crystal terms, and I'm not making crystals. So, oh. After I do this like one or two at a time, you can't, because these things don't pack very well unless they're, you know, that's far enough away. Let me see, how close is this? Trying to make sure the propane tank isn't too close, otherwise there's a lot of ambient heat coming from this thing, so I don't want the tank here getting too close. Otherwise that could heat up, and then it'll pop its pressure release valve, and if that happens, then all the propane's gone, and there goes $72 down the drain. So I don't want that. Whoa. Love the little fire tornado. And if you're wondering why that's happening, that's not the aluminium itself burning. That's actually the paint on these cans burning. And also, like, there's a little thin plastic thing that holds in the drink, and then the aluminium coating is over that. Because over time, the carbonic and phosphoric acids that are in the soda itself would actually start to eat away at the aluminium. So in order to give it a longer shelf life, they put like a plastic wrap, and then they coat that in aluminum, in a foil, I should say. Get some more. I love how quickly these melt as well. Usually I'm used to it taking forever as well, because I'm using like this piddly little thing, or at the old place, which was, let's say 3 or 4 years ago, I had the other propane torch, but I don't have that with me right now, so we're gonna have to use this one as a substitute for now. But this is, I'll probably put a lot of this on time lapse though. Where's that screwdriver? I need to kind of poke some stuff down. There we go. It's all nice and melted in there. Okay, gotta make sure it's not up my arms. Feel that black stuff? That's the slag. All the slag stuff will float to the top. Let's actually get some of that out. Come on. Be doing this very inefficiently. If I am, please kindly let me know in the comments below, and give me some suggestions on some maybe better techniques on how to do this. Because I have some slag from earlier, and it looks like there's a ton of aluminum still on it. And I could probably recover that, but just a little difficult. So all right, so that's that. Now we can start putting more cans in, because I thought the slag was getting a little too high. Oh, now that's almost instant. It's probably because it's not going through the slag, which kind of acts as a heat absorber. Back up. Most of the slag is actually the paint and burn plastic in there. Actually, let me show you right here, and I'll probably be using this at a later date as probably just acid food to create hydrogen for other things. So right in there, that's all slag from a previous thing. So, and there's still plenty of aluminum on there, but I mean, yeah, I don't know if, like, because what the slag will do is it will like cause it to become like almost like a putty consistency, and because of that, it doesn't flow very well. And we want this to flow nicely like a liquid. Okay. Another cannon. Yeah, we still got a lot to go. And then there's this whole box right here. Not sponsored, by the way. here now. So yeah, the next probably, I don't know how long this video is going to go. It's probably going to be a long one today, guys. So, but still, please do stick around. So I might put some like music or something over this, hopefully copyright free, because I've been getting a lot of those lately. So, but yeah, anyway, I will see you guys in just a moment. You'll probably just see a time lapse of me moving all of these into there and then doing some slag stuff. So yeah, I'll be right back. 13 minutes and 32 seconds later.
A few moments later.
Alright, so guys, I think this crucible is a little full at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up this graphite mold right here, and then I'm going to pour some of that into it. I'm not going to use this mold right now. The rest I'll probably pour into the quenching bucket over there, so we'll see. Alone is just so hot. So we have our little bread loaf here of aluminium. I'm gonna let it cool down. We're gonna grab the quenching bucket, bring that over here. We're gonna quench this, but we have to wait for it to kind of drop or cool first. Then we have to throw it in the quenching bucket, and then. But it probably only needs like a minute or so to cool. So I'm gonna start putting a couple more cans back in. You guys still see the forging? Yeah. One bar of aluminum in the bucket. We're gonna maybe get out another bar in a minute, but we still have a couple of cans left to go, so. Oh boy, I need a drink. Ugh. So here's our little, here's our little bread loaf of aluminum. Put in there, and then we'll be done with this video. I think I've been going on for long enough. We'll do the brass and copper in another video. I'll see you then. Alright, so guys, we're going to try to put some of that just directly into the quenching bucket. We're going to see what we get. I mean, we still have some cans left. Yeah, we still have some cans left to go. guys, look at this. Look at this. Come here. It's so hot that it's boiling like the entire thing of water.
It was at this moment he knew. He f***ed up.
I'm gonna actually, okay, I can carry it with gloves. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, I need to move this. I need to move this very quickly. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. We don't want it anywhere over there because if it gets into the KO wool, then that's bad. And also that's liquid aluminum, and aluminum itself alone is still like kind of reactive. And so it could react with the steam and create hydrogen, which we don't want. Oh my gosh. See, how hot is this thing? Oh, right there you can see where the right here you can see where the aluminum is. That's where it is versus so I'll actually be right back. I'm going to put this under the hose and then we're going to look at it. We're going to let the rest of the aluminum sit, so I'll be right back. All right. Alright guys, so it should be cool now. This water is... okay. Now let's just lift it out. Oh. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. You can see where all like the bubbling happened, especially like right here. There was a bubble of water in that, and then it just vaporized because of the heat of this stuff. It's actually quite hot. This isn't, but like the aluminum when it comes out is actually really hot. Aluminum melts at about 660 degrees Celsius, so I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'll probably, editing me will probably put it in somewhere. But yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna finish this up with something else. So yeah, we'll do brass and copper in a different video. Actually, let's look at the slag that we have. Let me see how hot that, glove in the way. Let's see how hot this water is. It's bubbling. It's fairly hot, about, I'd say about temperature of a nice warm cup of tea. I mean, you could drink this, but it's still kind of warm. Like, I can't completely, like, submerge my... Actually, it's about the temperature of, like, a hot tub or spa, I'd say. Because once I have my hand in here, it's, like... it's a bit better. I'm actually gonna put my hand in the other thing of water just to cool it off. Okay. Alright, well, actually, let's see how much slag we actually have. So, everything in this thing right here is slag. So I mean, obviously, let's see if I can pick some of this up. So you can see there's still, there's actually a fair amount of aluminum still left in here. Maybe it was just, maybe it was just, like, congealing with this, with the oxide and whatever else with, like, the slag that was already in there. Like, this black stuff, that's the slag, but you can see that there's still obviously metal in there. So yeah, like this big piece, yeah, this might actually be from a couple dumpings, because as you can see, like, there's this part, but then it, like, another part drops right on top of it, so could have been two separate pieces. Same with it, same with this one. So I don't know, but anyway, so I will finish up the rest of those cans, I'll probably show you the finished product at the end of the video. Anyway, this is the doc saying goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Do svidaniya. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
You're gonna be a part of the channel. The channel.